Hey fans, when you think mortgage in Chicago, think eClick Lending. Whether looking to purchase or refi, never pay lender fees at eClick Lending. With rates currently hovering at all-time lows, now is the time. Head to eclicklending.com and lock in your low rate today. eClick Lending, point, click, save. Got to give me some blue hair for the postseason.
Yeah. Got a nice note from Bob Anderson, Muscatine, Iowa. Hopefully watching today. Robert Burkett, Winnemac, Indiana. Kolovich to Hayward outside. Ex-Cub to an ex-Cardinal. Bottom 5-0 Cubs. A nice note from Dodi Ashmore. Her twin brother Dennis Yonka recently passed away. Condolences to the Yonka family. And Dodi writes in the eulogy, Dennis' oldest son talked about his many interests and love for the Cubs. And his dad had talked years ago about some things he wanted people to know after he was gone. There are three things.
Okay.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. I had a great time. I forgive everyone except maybe a few Cardinal fans. And number 3, yes, I did eat the last bag of cookies.
Well done, sir.
Dribbles one on the ground. Carpenter's going to barehand it, and he got him. Grayson with a head-first slide, but came up short.
Cardinals have not been really tight today, but a very nice play by Carpenter here. I would prefer to see Jason run through the bag, but that's just me. Scary moment here the other day when Dexter Fowler went headlong into the catcher, scoring a run. He came out of it okay, obviously, but boy, hate to see that at this stage of the game.
1-0 on Coghlan. And had more success against Mike Leake today with an RBI double and a walk. A strike.
Tomorrow it's Jason Hamill and Alex Reyes. Young phenom with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Sunday, John Lester, Carlos Martinez. It's the Sunday night game. What a matchup that is.
Subaru probables. Reyes with 2 terrific relief appearances against the Cubs here recently. Hamill already with a career high 15 wins. Coghlan telling C.B. Buckner that one was down 2-2.
They look down. It's a changeup. I'm going to jerk it up a little bit. And it's clearly down.
Oh, yeah. Full count on Chris. Montero on deck. As we near October, I'm sure we talked to a lot of Cub fans who are excited, maybe a bit apprehensive, looking ahead, and it's a generational thing being a Cub fan. Franchise has been around since 1876. We often mention births and card or the email or the tweet always says the newest Cub fan born today ... And I have a feeling, JD, in these next few weeks there will be a lot of people thinking about maybe their grandfather who passed a few years ago, or an uncle who took him or her to the ballpark years ago. And we talk a lot to older fans who say, I just want the Cubs to win once in my lifetime. Think about a lot of Cub fans who've been following this team for
or when it journey
decades,
in my parents' lifetime, or
Ball sharply hit, but Adams will scoop it up, and that will end the inning. Cubs go in order in the fifth. They lead 5-0.
Group's push-pull drag sale, September 8th, 9th, and 10th. How it gets here doesn't matter. We'll give you $1,000 for your trade-in, no matter what the condition. Then drive away in a premium and affordable used vehicle from our huge inventory. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. Any clunker junker is worth $1,000 at the push-pull drag sale at Weber Auto Group.
If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
With Extreme, every screen in your home is a TV screen. Plus, you can record shows on the go with the TiVo app. And with download speeds up to 150 meg and matching Wi-Fi speeds, Extreme was made for multi-streaming. Extreme bundles with TV, internet, and phone start as low as $29.99 each a month for a year. Plus, get an extra $10 off a month for 3 years with code SAVE10. Don't wait. Call 800-SIMPLIFY.
Welcome to Ask the Electric Doctor. Caller, what's your question?
Is it okay to have leftover wires at the end of a project?
No. All those wires are color-coded for a specific use. Having leftover wires is not good. Call the Electric Doctor for straightforward pricing and know that your job is done right.
Call the Quad City's first and most trusted residential electrical service, the Electric Doctor, at 563-823-4188. Call today. Sleep well tonight.
My name's Roger Diltz. I live in Solon, Iowa. My son started in high school football, so that's why I went to the owner of Winger and asked them if they could find something, closer where I could be home for Friday Night Lights, and they made it happen. To have my son out there and to be there to support him, he actually gave me a salute when he saw me come in the stands, so it was pretty cool.
Be home, be happy. Come work for Winger Truck Line. Go to BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
They work hard for you to get you home.
BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
In Chicago, your first alert in severe weather starts with live Doppler 7 Max. It's the most powerful, most accurate radar you can watch. Watch live Doppler 7 Max on ABC 7 Eyewitness News and the ABC 7 Chicago News app today.
Good push.
Cubs lead 5-0. Jake Arrieta's been terrific. Wong, a pinch hitter, looks like Greg Garcia on deck, and then Carpenter. One and one. And bounced way in front of the plate on a curveball. Tweet from Reverend Marie, hospital chaplain. Just on a last inning conversation, Arrieta will flip to Rizzo. And she says, as a hospital chaplain, I could tell you patients are reminiscing and hopeful for their Cubs. And It has been must-watch TV all summer, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, it becomes the shared experience, right, within a family, whether it's, moms and dads and brothers and sisters, or down through the generations. People follow the same team, so everybody has their favorites. And Grandma and Grandpa remember Ernie Banks and Billy Williams, and other generations talking about Derek Lee, Rick Sutcliffe, and Greg Maddux, and on you go. And now everybody excited about this team and what they may accomplish.
Yeah, I was chatting with our best friend in the world, Lynn Bramer, this morning on XRT, and I know you got a chance to hang with Lynn last night. You want 2016 to resonate for generations to come in terms of Cub fans because of a world title, right? Because you think of all these signposts in Cubs history: 1908, 1945, 1969, 84, 03. Some of them ended with a championship, but most did not. So Garcia, the pinch hitter, is on, and now it's Carpenter. I think Theo Epstein understands, going back to his time in Boston in 2004. And they, quote, ended the curse. I would love to repeat that here in Chicago.
There's an emotional investment that the fans make, a certain kind of fan that is beyond what the players have invested in the game. That sounds weird, but it's true.
Yes. Carpenter staring at his bat, trying to figure out, what do I need to do to get a hit off Arrieta. He's 0 for 3 today, 2 outs. Right, and that's where, the weight of history, we don't know how it'll affect this team, but I don't feel like it did last year. I feel like Joe does a good job of keeping his guys in the moment.
Yeah, I think that's a fan thing. I think when the fans think about the history and the frustrations and the near misses, I think they think in those terms. I don't think the players do at all. Somebody tried to make that point to me the other day. Boy, when it gets into the postseason, these Cub players are going to wear it. They're going to feel more pressure than any other team because of the expectations over all these years. And I just don't buy it. I think there's enough inherent pressure in the postseason to begin with that there isn't a next layer of pressure for the Cubs because of their history or because they've won the division in such a big way. Because you could make that argument too. You could say, well, there's greater expectations, therefore more pressure. I don't believe that. I think that once you get into the postseason, there's pressure on everybody, and to think that it weighs more heavily on one club than another, I don't buy.
Two strikes on Jerko. At 1-2.
Jerko's celebrating a birthday today.
28.
I don't know if he's celebrating it, but he's having one. Not the best birthday gift when you have to deal with Arrieta.
Jerko strikes out. Arrieta on his game today with 8 strikeouts. Cubs shutting out the Cards in the 6th, 5-0.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Thanks, Quad Cities, for making Sexton Ford your trusted dealership for all your vehicle needs. From sales to service, auto body to parts. Get a new 2017 Ford Mustang V6, only $25,575. Buy a new 2016 Focus for just $14,649. Get drastic used car discounts like a 2016 Escape for $20,995 or a 2015 Explorer for $28,995.
Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
At Finn AV and IT, Joe knows.
It's been exciting to grow up in this industry. For well over 10 years, I've worked with businesses and homeowners to provide customized technical solutions. Our team works with your individual goals, keeping you updated every step of the way, from home theater to surveillance systems to network management. Put our expertise to work for you. So come to Finn AV and IT Solutions, the home of exceptional customer service while offering professional recommendations from start to finish every time.
Your football party, our food. Famous Dave's Barbecue, perfect for tailgating.
Supergirl is soaring to the CW.
Really?
Catch the entire first season with back-to-back episodes on Mondays.
I love it.
Supergirl, back-to-back Mondays at 8, 7 Central.
Quick look at the Ford upcoming schedule for the Cubs. Noon start tomorrow, then Sunday night action on ESPN. Final home game of the regular season before the Cubs head off to Pittsburgh. 4 there, 3 in Cincinnati, and then a 4-day break before the division series starts. And this pitching change is brought to you by Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. It has been kind of a roller coaster ride this year for Trevor Rosenthal. He began the year as the Cardinal closer, had some struggles, spent some time on the disabled list, and recently came back from right rotator cuff inflammation.
Yeah, did not pitch between July 24th and September 16th. And you saw the numbers, not pretty for Rosenthal with an ERA above 5.
He is a hard thrower, and that one at 97. Swing and a miss.
Hard thrower. He'll cut his fastball. Has a real good changeup as well.
Well, strike 2. Marietta fans, 1 away.
Folks, register for the chance to purchase 2016 postseason tickets for potential games to be played at Wrigley Field. Go to Cubs.com/postseason to register and learn more about this postseason ticket purchase opportunity. The Cubs will conduct random drawings from among eligible fans who successfully complete the registration form. The registration period for NLCS ends at noon on Friday, October 7th.
Fowler grounds to Carpenter. Hey, I want to thank Jonah Carey, Kevin Kennedy, and the folks with Pitch Talks. We had a wonderful event over at Metro last night. Jason Benetti, voice of the White Sox, he and I joined Jonah for a live podcast. Had a great crowd, met a lot of really cool people, and we talked some baseball.
Figure out what that thing was right there?
Did not. Looks like a kind of a. It's supposed to look like a helmet from the front. Like a Viewmaster thing.
Don't know. So yeah, did you have a good turnout last night?
We did. Matt Spiegel was there from The Score. A lot of really smart people on stage. Your name came up. It was all good. Don't worry about it.
In a positive fashion.
I would suggest you listen to Jonah's podcast.
Did you talk Expos baseball with Jonah?
A little bit. He was asked by an audience member, if you were commissioner, what would you do? He said the first thing would be to bring back the Expos.
And the second thing he would do is put Tim Raines in the Hall of Fame.
Well, that was mentioned as well. Yeah. Full count to Bryant.
Looked a little bit like Joe Girardi.
Good call.
Needs a catcher's mitt.
Joe is in Toronto with the Yankees tonight.
Yankees made a little run there, but they faded lately. They're 3 games out of the wild cards in that crazy American League wild card race.
Bryant on for the 3rd time. That'll give Rizzo a chance. Adams holds on Bryant, and the pitch to Rizzo is a strike. Cubs have lost the last 5 consecutive season series against the Cardinals. This year they're tied 8-8.
Got a little long there. Tough to catch up to 98. And he'll go into battle mode here. Two-strike hit last time up against the lefty Kiekever. Drop down delivery. One of the more impressive swings we've seen from Anthony in a while against Carlos Martinez in St. Louis on that road trip. He turned around an 0-2 fastball for a home run.
That would be caught. Nicely done by Jerko on the run to rob Rizzo of what would have been his 4th hit today. Off to the 7th. Cubs 5, Cardinals nothing.
Being away on deployment for almost a year and being away from one another, I knew that I wanted something really special to help us reconnect, reunite.
Having some quality time together is really important once they get back, so I was really happy for us to get that time at the Sybaris.
We also had a couples massage, which was really nice and relaxing.
We got to spend a lot of quality time together.
Discover special offers at Sybaris.com.
Come hang out, grab some food, and catch a game on one of our 15 flat-screen TVs in a family-friendly environment. Gunchies Rock Island has a wide selection of craft beers and food options, including the best pizza in town, giant tenderloin, a great hamburger, half-pound prime rib sandwich, and a lunch buffet Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. You're sure to find something to satisfy your appetite. We're open 7 days a week, including delivery, so find out what you've been missing. Stop by Gunchies Rock Island or Davenport today and look for our daily specials on Facebook.
Welcome to Gunchies. While some dealers may offer 20% off, here at Kimberly Car City, we're offering 25% off MSRP. That's right, 25% off. Save $6,600 off this Grand Caravan, just $239 a month. During the Jeep Celebration event, Cherokee is discounted $8,600. Or take $15,000 off this Ram 1500 Longhorn. Get 25% off MSRP this month at Kimberly Car City in Davenport. Wow, what a place!
Wow, today's the big day. I can't believe that it's finally here. From the first day we met, I knew I wanted to marry Lisa. She's amazing in every way. I had to find the ring that matched her beauty, and I knew I would only find it at Necker's. The diamond and setting they helped me pick out is perfect. Now, all I have to do is pop the question. She said yes. She loves the ring, and it's all because I went to Neckers. Neckers Jewelers in Davenport and DeWitt. Give to the one you love.
Download the ABC7 Chicago News app. You'll get breaking news, local headlines, plus live Doppler 7 Max, Chicago's most accurate radar in severe weather. The ABC7 Chicago News app. Download it today.
Jake Arrieta into the 7th with a 5-0 advantage. 3-4 and 5 for St. Louis. Piscotty, Adams, and Molina. And low on a curveball.
Scotty 0 for 2 today. He's been scuffling here over the last week or so. He's 3 out of his last 24. Only hit 1 home run in the month of September.
Hit grounder to a backhanding Ben Zobrist for the first out. Now your Keller Graduate School of Management League leaders. 40 wins, a sub 250 over a 2-year span. Maddox, Johnson, Halliday, maybe Jake Arrieta on that list. Needs another win. Matt Adams takes ball 1. Field line, and it'll land about a foot foul. Referenced magic numbers earlier. Nationals magic number in the East is 2. Dodgers in the West 4. Boston's down to 5 in the American League East. Cleveland at 4. And Texas Rangers down to 1. So they basically have won the West. Big doubleheader sweep for the Tigers in Minnesota yesterday. Jump into the 2nd position ahead of Baltimore. So if the season ended today, it would be the Blue Jays hosting the Tigers in the wild card.
Orioles have been slipping, but they're still just a half game back. Good changeup.
Adams is out. 2 down.
Well, all working today. Racking up the strikeouts, just 1 walk, and that's just a beautifully executed change of pace. Somebody play that really cool music they play at the Olympics, because I just got a gold medal. I'll be seeing you later, pal.
Connor Dwyer will conduct the stretch.
It's got some heft.
0-1 to Molina, hooked into left. That will be a long single for Molina, and it'll bring up Grichuk. The Mets last night. They get a game-tying homer from Jose Reyes in the 9th, and then down 2 in the 11th. Get a game-ender from Asdrubal Cabrera.
Yeah, and it's, you know, they coming off that series in which they were swept by Atlanta, and then to blow a lead against Philadelphia and come back and win it in dramatic fashion. That's a pretty impressive win. But they continue to have all kinds of injury issues. Steven Matz was supposed to pitch today. He's been scratched. His shoulder's just not responding. Noah Syndergaard, scheduled to pitch tomorrow, has been scratched already with strep throat.
And yet, if the season ended today, they'd be in. Or I guess last night if the season ended. Grichuk, 1-1. Giants held off the Padres 2-1, so that's why the Cardinals find themselves on the outside looking in. 1-2.
Richard, it just looks like he's not seeing the ball well here today. He's struck out twice already, and that was a pretty ugly hack right there. Feeling for the ball. There's Edwards. He got up after the base hit. We expect to see Strop at some point today. Slider away. Caught him looking last time. First time he struck out on a changeup. Jake with 9 strikeouts on the afternoon.
Pedro Strop after Rondon. Checking out the knee. Swing and a miss. 10 punch-outs for Arrieta. 7th inning stretch presented by Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
Today's guest conductor for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, U.S. Olympic swimmer and Chicago native Connor Dwyer.
What's up, Chicago? Let me hear ya. You ready, Gary? A 1, a 2, a 3. All day, take me out to the crowd. I don't care if you never get back, for it's root for the it's a shame, or it's 1, 2, 3, all right, Chicago, let's get some run.
Eat chicken bites in a tangy, sweet, and spicy sauce with fries for just $3. The good deals are never safe. The sweet and spicy chicken bites box, also available in classic or buffalo for just $3. Checkers and Rallies, fast foodies know the deal.
Hey guys, looking for something to do or a new place to hang out? Well, it's all happening in LeClaire. Take a tour of the area's local distillery. Grab a cold beer and some grub while you watch a game. Even sample some great microbrews at the local brewery. As you wrap up your night in LeClaire, you and your friends will be rallying to come back soon. There's lots to do, and it's all there in LeClaire, where I-80 meets the Mississippi River.
How can you replace one big star with another big star and still have a hit show?
It's like Charlie Sheen's house.
Watch 2.5 Men.
Tonight in the Quad Cities CW.
Sorry, girl, but there's a better deal out there. I get my pick of one of 3 sandwiches, seasoned fries, an apple pie, and a drink for just $3. 4 for $3? Nothing sorry about that. Rallies and Checkers. Fast foodies know the deal.
Your football party, our food. Famous Dave's Barbecue. Perfect for tailgating.
This pitching change is brought to you by Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. It is right-hander Sam Tuivailala. As Tom Brokaw would say, Tuivailala. Get that in there once. Five nothing Cubs.
Tuivailala is pitcher number 5 for the Redbirds here this afternoon.
is inside.
They run a lot of syllables out of that bullpen, don't they? Keffer, Sokolovich, Rosenthal, and now Tui Valala. Don't be afraid to mix in a Smith every now and then.
Three balls and a strike. He walked him. Pedro Strop set for his return appearance. Russell shows bunt, takes a strike, which would lead you to believe he really wasn't thinking about bunting, but just giving the Cardinal defense another look. It does beg the question, though, would there be a spot here in the next week or so where maybe your number 5 hitter does lay down a bunt, even though in that particular spot it might not make a lot of sense, but just to have it in your back pocket for October.
Yeah, I don't know that dropping one bunt down would convince Joe that it was a prudent thing to do. I mean, I think Addison's a guy that Joe trusts to get a bunt down, but I don't expect him to change his strategy a whole lot in the postseason. At least, that's what he has said. He kind of wants to be the same guy, play the same game in the postseason as he's played all summer long.
Russell, by the way, has one career sack bunt as Jerko makes a catch. That's the first out. Time now for the Jeep out-of-town scoreboard. See your Jeep dealer today and experience the freedom that comes with legendary capability. Nationals and Pirates later. If the Cubs win this game today and the Nationals lose tonight, Cubs will have home field advantage clinched as long as they go in the NL portion of the playoffs. Giants and the Padres. A late start, and the Cardinals will be scoreboard watching tonight for sure as the Mets host the Phillies and the Giants are in San Diego. On Hayward. Cardinals at double play depth up the middle. Now 3-0.
Green light him.
Like he was taking all the way.
At least a yellow light, huh?
Well, asking you shall receive. The monosyllabic Zach Duke up in the Cardinal bullpen. After a run of Keffer, Sokolovich, Rosenthal, and now Tui Valala. Bounce towards second. The flip and nice play by Carpenter on the bare hand, so they get Zobrist for the second out.
Yeah, pretty play. Sharply hit here. Jerko had to contend with the base. Able to snare it. And then Carpenter reaching back behind with the bare hand. Looked like there was just a little bit of hesitation there on the part of Jerko trying to read that ball, whether it was going to hit the base or not. At which point, chance of making a play are pretty remote.
Strike one on Coghlan. And he authored the Mercedes-Benz drive of the game. Back in the first inning as the Cubs scored 4 times. That knocked in the 4th run.
And that walk, 3 consecutive singles to start that inning, and Coghlan delivered a 2-out double.
By Tuivalu. As a Cub this year, slash line looks pretty good for Chris. .253 batting average at .377 on base. Slugging .391. Struggled with the A's 51 games before he got traded back to the Cubs. Hit just 146. 5 home runs. Coghlan draws the walk. 2 of them this inning.
Veteran Duke will come on to face Montero.
This call to the pen is brought to you by Lakeside Bank. It's about time.
Our enemies remain at home, abroad, and in the skies beyond our world.
Trouble, I don't look for trouble, but trouble looks for me. And it's been waiting around since I was 17. They say, comes a hurricane. Trouble is her middle name. I don't look for trouble, yet trouble looks for me.
You look like the attractive cast of a CW show.
Supergirl, Season 2 premiere Monday, October 10th on the CW.
By working together as a community, we can all play a part in promoting children's emotional well-being and strengthening families. The Child Abuse Council is dedicated to supporting area families and eliminating child abuse and neglect. Find out how you can play a part in creating positive change in our community. Learn more about the programs and resources we provide by visiting childabuseqc.org today.
Southern Illinois versus Northern Iowa, Saturday at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Chicago Cubs baseball on ABC7 is being brought to you by Southwest. Yes to low fares with nothing to hide. That's transparency. By Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. By State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm. By your Chicago and Northwest Indiana Hyundai dealers. Visit buyhyundai.com. And by the Bob LaCourcio Auto Group. You're going to like buying a car this way. Jorge Soler is back. First time in a week he'll pinch hit against veteran left-hander Zach Duke.
Duke 2-1 with a .216 ERA, appearing for the 76th time. 58 in the third innings, 44 hits, a couple of long ones.
Soler with the right side tightness in his first plate appearance since last Friday. Fouled upstairs. 40,791 the paid crowd on this Friday afternoon. One and two. Two and two.
Wilson Contreras out on deck. The hit for Arrieta if Soler keeps the inning alive.
Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. But the Cubs lead the Cardinals 5-0 as we head to the eighth.
The Electric Doctor. Caller, what's your question?
Is it okay to have leftover wires at the end of a project?
No, no, no. All those wires are color-coded for a specific use. Having leftover wires is not good. Call the Electric Doctor for straightforward pricing and know that your job is done right.
Call the Quad City's first and most trusted residential electrical service, the Electric Doctor, at 563-823-4188. Call today. Sleep well tonight.
At Finn AV and IT, Joe knows.
It's been exciting to grow up in this industry. For well over 10 years, I've worked with businesses and homeowners to provide customized technical solutions. Our team works with your individual goals, keeping you updated every step of the way, from home theater to surveillance systems to network management. Put our expertise to work for you. So come to Finn AV and IT Solutions, the home of exceptional customer service while offering professional recommendations from start to finish every time.
When it's time for the big game, you want the best seat in the house. So grab your friends and head to the Field House in North Park Mall. Whether it's college or the pros, you can watch your favorite team on one of our 28 big screens. And while you're here, enjoy a 34-ounce beer from one of the 24 brands we have on tap. Appetizers, lunch, or dinner, we have a great selection of food to choose from. And we're open every day until 1 a.m. for those games out west. Watch your next sporting event at the Field House inside North Park Mall in Davenport.
You can depend on the staff at Ace Muffler Clinic in Rock Island to keep your car running its best. We've got the expertise and we'll get you taken care of now. Call Ace Muffler Clinic for any problems with your vehicle. Our free estimates give you the information you need to keep your vehicle running smooth and safe. For your convenience, we're open 7 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 7 to noon on Saturday. For brakes, tires, exhausts, shocks, and a whole lot more. See us for fast, friendly service on all import and domestic vehicles. Serving the Quad Cities since 1955. Ace Muffler Clinic in Rock Island.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Chicago Cubs. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
Changes. Zobrist goes from second to left. Javier Baez comes into play second. Wilson Contreras will catch. And the pitching change brought to you by Lakeside Bank. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. And here is Pedro Strop in his return from the disabled list.
And Pedro working for the 51st time. And boom, immediately goes with that quick pitch.
First appearance since August 10th. Torn meniscus, left knee, had surgery. Had a little groin issue that maybe pushed him back a couple of weeks, but here he is.
good to have him back, and good to have Jake Arrieta back in a sense. Jake didn't go anywhere, but had some control issues, and boy, he was back in top form here today. 7 innings, 5 hits, struck out 10. Most strikeouts he's had in a game since the middle of June.
He walks Peralta. Called strike to Wong.
Understandable if Strop was a little bit off the mark here this afternoon. You can throw in the bullpen. You can do simulated games, but it's not the same as the real deal.
Ahead of Wong 0-2. Wong making his 10th start in the outfield this season. His first action out there in the majors. Had not played any outfield as a pro prior to 2016. Rondon and Wood and the Cubs bullpen. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Watch the drive to the pennant with MLB.TV Premium. Watch every out-of-market game live in HD on more than 400 supported devices. And enjoy a free subscription to At-Bat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV.
Off the bench, it's Brandon Moss. Fastball at 95, just off the outside corner. Yesterday, Jack and Lori Hardig celebrated their 65th wedding anniversary. So congrats to the Hardigs, Palos Heights, Illinois. Ed Hardig, our good friend, is Cubs historian, and then noted that the day they got married, September 22nd, 1951, the Cubs beat the Cardinals in St. Louis 6-5 in 10 innings. So Ed could not get a happy wedding anniversary wish in without telling us what the Cubs did that day.
Historical factoid.
Yeah. Almost thought about it. But he held just in time, apparently. Annie Gonzalez made the call at third. On a bounce, it's Bryant feeding Russell. To Rizzo, double play. 5-6-3. And Strop after the leadoff walk. This is only 2 more batters in a scoreless 8th.
Quad Cities for making Sexton Ford your trusted dealership for all your vehicle needs. From sales to service, auto body to parts. Cross over into a new 2016 Edge, only $25,807. Buy a new 2017 Escape, only $21,695. Get drastic used car discounts like a 2016 Fusion, only $16,995. Or a 2015 Fiesta for $9,995.
Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
You look so good, I almost feel bad eating you. But with juicy chicken bites and a tangy sweet and spicy sauce with world-famous seasoned fries for just $3, the good deals are never safe. The Sweet and Spicy Chicken Bites box. Chicken bites and sweet and spicy sauce with fries. Also available in Classic or Buffalo for just $3. Checkers and Rallies. Fast foodies know the deal.
At Midwest Technical Institute, we are committed to helping you find a career you love. MTI provides hands-on training for a diverse selection of trade programs, including welding, professional truck driving, cosmetology, medical assisting, HVAC, and more. Visit one of our 4 convenient locations and let us connect you with a career you can't live without. Learn more at midwesttech.edu and learn your living.
Raise! 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 Raise!
Time now for the Dunkin' Donuts Fun Cam, an emotional day for David Ross and his family as he was honored before the game. David will hang him up after the season and probably has Major League Manager in his future. Cubs giving him some parting gifts, and one of his teammates, Anthony Rizzo, using his walk-up tune today as well. And here is former Cub Jerome Williams.
Well, Jerome's been around a long time. Just 9 appearances at the big league level this year without a lot of success. Miserable outing here earlier this year.
Wilson Contreras just came in to catch. Starter Leak will be on the hook for the loss. He only went 3 1/3, gave up 5 runs, 7 hits, walked 3, struck out just 1.
Well, early on, you set the over-under for pitchers used in the game by the Cardinals at 8. Williams is pitcher number 7.
Sokolovich gave them an inning in 2/3. 3-2. Dexter Fowler on deck. Ground ball foul. Contreras broke his bat. Keller Graduate School of Management statistic of the game, most consecutive playoff appearances. Look at that. The Cardinals tied with a host of others with 5 in a row. That's in jeopardy. They're trying to grab one of the 2 wild card spots in the National League. A half game back at the moment. Lined into right center. Contreras is aboard.
Back on August 12th, Jerome Williams pitched here against the Cubs. He went 3 innings, allowed 4 home runs, 6 runs total in that ball game. Jerome debuted with the Giants way back in 2003.
Fouled away by Dexter.
He was just a kid then, 34 years of age. Now,
hails from Hawaii.
after 0 for 3 plus a walk. He got it started in the first. Not a surprise, he has a .441 on base percentage when leading off an inning. Or at least he did coming into play here today. Top 5 in baseball.
Deep to center. Grichuk at the wall. He's got it. Contreras nearly to second. He retreats to first. Cut through the wind all the way to the barrier, but just couldn't get all of it.
Today is the anniversary of one of the most controversial plays in baseball history. 1908, Fred Merkle of the New York Giants was on first base in a 1-1 tie with the Cubs. He was on first and third, and a hitter delivered a base hit. What the Giants thought would have been the game-winning hit. Merkle never touched second base. Johnny Evers for the Cubs retrieved the baseball, or at least a baseball. There's a lot of murky details as to exactly what transpired. Went over and tagged second base, and ultimately the umpires ruled out. Although the practice at the time was quite common for players not to make that play. So the game, it was getting dark. Fans were pouring on the field, so the game was called a tie. Replayed later on, the Cubs won, and the Cubs went on to win the pennant
by one
game
over the then New York Giants.
The play has lived in infamy as Merkle's boner. But there were stories about that the ball had been thrown into the stands, and somebody went and retrieved the ball, and at that point it should have been a dead ball and the play not counted, because it was a common practice at the time for fans leaving the ballpark to actually walk across the field. Christy Mathewson, the pitcher, the great pitcher, was coaching first base, and he gave an affidavit later saying indeed that Merkle did not touch second base.
I believe he was only 19 when that happened. It was real early in his career. He would later play for the Cubs.
And the Cubs had lost a game earlier in the year in a similar play, and it was that was kind of the root of the play. Evers said, you know what, next time we're going to alert the umpires here. We're going to get the call.
Merkle was a Midwesterner born in Watertown, Wisconsin. Would appear in 5 World Series over an 8-year span. And no championships. And for the Giants, the Robins, and the Cubs. 3-2, Contreras runs, and a fly ball to left. Coming in is Wong to make the catch, 2 outs. Should note that his manager, John McGraw, was upset at the National League office for the ruling, but he never held it against Merkle.
Yeah, like I said, it was common practice in the day not to enforce that rule.
I think others did hold it against him, and he avoided the game after he retired. Eventually showed up at a Giants old-timers game in 1950 and got a standing ovation. 0-2 to Rizzo is way inside. Yeah, it is a sport where one play can define your entire career. In Merkel's case, Bill Buckner's case.
And Merkel, like Buckner, had a good long career.
Right. Unfortunately, those careers defined by something that's deemed negative. Balls, 2 strikes. Cubs lead 5-0 lead. Shot into the bullpen foul. Rizzo needs a little time. Already 3 hits today. Average of .295. On the left field line foul.
Williams knows he doesn't have the stuff to just beat Rizzo, so he's trying to get him to expand, trying to just tease him a little bit.
Foul tipped, strike 3. And the inning comes to an end. We go to the 9th. All Cubs here in game 1 of this set.
Westside Ace Hardware has multiple services to help you. From key cutting, pipe cutting and threading, sharpening services, paint mixing, and lamp repair. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware in Davenport.
I'm in there as Katie.
I'll call you later. Or, no, I won't. I'll text you because, what am I, your dad? Don't stay out too late.
Yeah, just text me.
Thank you. Get home safe. This must be what Antonio Brown feels like when he's dancing in the end zone.
Huh. This must be how Lucas felt when he finally got Katie's number.
Pepsi. Hi, this is Travis Sherman, General Manager of Jeff's Car Corner, reminding you to look for our logo. Jeff's Car Corner is your 6-time QC Times Reader's Choice Award winner for Best Used Car Dealership. We don't have 1,600 cars. We don't have half-off cars. What we do have is the right car for you at the right price. Low overhead, great prices, and award-winning service makes Jeff's Car Corner the perfect choice for your next vehicle. Same owner, same corner for nearly 40 years. Jeff's Car Corner at the corner of 4th and Division in Davenport.
Father knows less.
Am I ugly?
Where'd you get a stupid idea like that?
Craig Hoffman.
Well, he's a sharp kid. You might be ugly. On Family Guy.
Tonight at 5 on the Quad Cities CW.
Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware has over 70 years of knowledge and can help you with all of your window needs. We can repair windows, screens, and thermopane windows. Services beyond the ordinary at Heyman's Westside Ace Hardware in Davenport.
Your football party, our food. Famous Dave's Barbecue, perfect for tailgating.
The Mazda CX 9th inning is brought to you by the all-new 2016 Mazda CX-9. Mazda, driving matters.
Cub fans wake up with Eyewitness News in the morning as Tanya Babich joins Terrell Brown, Roz Varon, and Tracy Butler for Chicago's most complete coverage only on ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Left-hander Travis Wood with Carl Edwards Jr. warming in the bullpen. Very possible these two guys could split the inning in some form or fashion.
And Travis 4-0 with a 3.12, working for the 73rd time. They're hitting .208 against him. Yeah, and that's, you know, as we go forward here, these final days of the season, you're going to see that from Joe a little bit. He wants to make sure he keeps guys sharp without overusing them, put them into situations he anticipates he may use them in the postseason.
Word out of Washington is Daniel Murphy has a strained buttocks.
Strained buttocks.
1-1. Not sure how long that will keep him out. One and two.
That's where you just go with that lower body injury, right? Like they do in hockey. See, they didn't want to say, you know, hamstring because that would scare the daylights out of their fans. So they had to come clean and say it was the buttocks.
2-2 to Carpenter, the old Wood-Carpenter matchup. Never gets old.
Travis was a second-round pick of the Reds back in 2005. His ERA since moving to the bullpen significantly better than it was as a starter.
Carpenter just saw ball three. Full count. And he's furious. Normally mild-mannered Matt Carpenter can't believe it.
That's a hat trick for Carpenter. Everything away, and then Wood throws the fastball in. You can understand why Carpenter was upset. Borderline pitch. It wasn't a horrible call.
Carl Edwards Jr. in for Wood, and we'll be right back.
Our enemies remain at home, abroad, and in the skies beyond our world.
Trouble, I don't look for trouble, but trouble looks for me. And it's been waiting around since I was 17. They say, comes a hurricane. Trouble is her middle name. I don't look for trouble, yeah, trouble looks for me.
You look like the attractive cast of a CW show.
Supergirl, Season 2 premiere Monday, October 10th on the CW.
Nice going, Spencer. I can't believe we broke Old Man Hennessy's window.
Correction, dude. You broke. I just threw the ball.
This is really bad. What are we gonna do?
We?
Go to the door, ask for the ball back. Are you serious? It's my ball, Myrtleback. You're so dead. I'd run away.
Yeah, to Uruguay.
Kiss your life goodbye. Sorry.
Let's go.
See you, dude.
Yeah. You got me and your well.
Nice life. Some friends you are.
Keep smiling, keep shining.
Hi. Tell him it was an accident. And we can fix the window. Come on. I'll come with you.
Loyalty. Pass it on.
You go first.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Carl Edwards Jr. The pitch here in the ninth. Cubs leading 5-0. They'll face Jed Jerko.
Jerko and Piscotty. A couple right-handed batters do now as Edwards comes on for the 32nd time. Yielded just a 130 batting average at 14 hits, 32 innings for Carl. And boy, the top of the Cardinal batting order, 1 through 3. Not had a single reach here this afternoon. 0 for 10 combined, 6 strikeouts. Carpenter's gone down 3 times. Jerko's punched out twice, and Piscotty once.
'97 in the zone on Jerko.
Cardinals have been playing for a while now without Matt Holliday, but didn't he simulate a game or took some live BP?
Live BP this morning. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Holliday has a fractured left thumb, suffered against the Cubs. Fly ball out into right center. Hayward makes the grab. 2 down here in the ninth. Cubs have engineered 14 shutouts already. Looking for their 98th win, which would surpass last year's total of 97. Pitch to Piscotty. Swing and a miss.
That's easy gas right there. Long fluid delivery, 97. Little hop as it gets into the hitting zone. Deep breath and some self-talk.
Cubs win. Cubs win 5-0 the final. Arrieta, Stroke, Wood, Edwards combined on a 5-hit shutout.
This one was over early. Jake Arrieta set the tone in the top half of the first by striking out the side. The Cubs come up and score 4. Cardinals really sloppy early on. Leak the starter wasn't good. A couple of balls got by Molina that factored in the scoring. Just Cardinals looked a little bit out of sync early on, and then Arrieta. That's the best news of the day for the Cubs and the Cub fans here. The way Jake Arrieta threw the ball today, he was outstanding.
And he is our Hyundai player of the game. Arrieta gets win number 18 on the year.
Yeah, and it's not just the fact that he got the win, but how he did it. He was able to command the outside part of the plate with his fastball. That it's been a bit of an issue for him in recent starts. He had everything working: the curve, the slider, the changeup. As I mentioned earlier, the most strikeouts he's had in the game since the middle of June. He walked only 1. And Jake back to being Jake here this afternoon.
Back into a tie for the National League lead in wins with his teammate John Lester and Max Scherzer of the Nationals. Dion Miller, take it away.
Guys, I'm down here with David Ross. You didn't know it was Grandparents' Day at Wrigley today, huh?
I didn't know what was going on today. It threw me all off. I was all emotional. They're supposed to warn the old guy. The old guy's supposed to be in on all the secrets. They didn't do that today.
What did that mean to you that your teammates would take the time to do that?
I mean, I can't even start. I didn't know. my mind was going crazy. These guys say all these nice things, and to be welcomed by the fans and the guys and everybody out here. My family is here, and you know, the gifts and all that stuff. Really cool, and you know, start this series, last homestand for me, regular season, and you know, just an emotional moment for me, for sure.
Certainly, certainly, but a big game as well that you got to watch unfold here. I mean, the offense that started against Cincinnati continued today.
Yeah, it was nice. Jake threw really well, which was nice. Get him locked in. Guys played well from the start. Putting up 3 in the first is always nice. That ball club over there is grinding. They're in the wild card race, so we knew it was going to be intense. And the guys came out, set a good tone. Always starts with the starting pitching. Guys played great. Good win.
You mentioned the atmosphere. By the end of tonight, you could have home field clinched for the playoffs. What does that mean to this club?
Everything. I mean, you want to play in front of this. I mean, that song right there, Go Cubs Go. No better feeling than after a W, and the atmosphere here is amazing. One of the best I've ever been a part of. It's only going to get better. So we're excited about getting home field, but continue to work and get better as a team.
Well, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad I didn't cry on you. Sorry.
Thanks. We wouldn't have minded. Guys, David Ross on a great day for him. 98 wins now for the Cubs. Pretty impressive. We'll send it back up to you.
Thank you, Dion. Great work today. Good stuff from David Ross. Cubs win their 4th in a row, 5-0 over the Cardinals. And we'll have more from Wrigley Field after this.
Max Ford is continuing a family tradition as a Leatherneck.
Giving back to my hometown and representing the school I love is so rewarding.
His hard work in the classroom and on the track have taught him perseverance and determination.
My training and my academic majors are preparing me for a solid career. I am a success story. I am a Leatherneck.
Think purple, think success. Think Western Illinois University.
When it's time for the big game, you want the best seat in the house. So grab your friends and head to the Field House in North Park Mall. Whether it's college or the pros, you can watch your favorite team on one of our 28 big screens. And while you're here, enjoy a 34-ounce beer from one of the 24 brands we have on tap. Appetizers, lunch, or dinner, we have a great selection of food to choose from. And we're open every day until 1 a.m. for those games out west. Watch your next sporting event at the Field House inside North Park Mall in Davenport.
My name's Roger Diltz. I live in Solon, Iowa. My son started in high school football, so that's why I went to the owner of Winger and asked them if they could find something, you know, closer where I could be home for Friday Night Lights, and they made it happen. To have my son out there and to be there to support him, he actually gave me a salute when he saw me come in the stands, so it was pretty cool.
Be home, be happy. Come work for Winger Truck Line. Go to BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
They work hard for you to get you home.
BeHomeBeHappyIowa.com.
I got great news. Friends has moved.
Okay, we are doing this.
To a brand new time.
Yay! We're moving. We're moving. We're in the zone. We're grooving.
Friends has moved.
Today at 4 on the Quad Cities CW.
Back here at Wrigley Field, our Reynolds wrap-up report. The Cubs shut out the Cardinals today 5-0. If the Nationals lose tonight or the next Cubs win, Cubs will have clinched home field advantage throughout the NL playoffs. So, for JD and our entire ABC7 crew here at Wrigley Field, I'm Len Casper with your final score. Cubs 5, Cardinals 0. Thanks for watching Cubs baseball on ABC7 all season long. Great work by our home crew in 2016. And stay tuned. Next is the ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Oh, it's TMI's half-off sale. Purchase an air conditioner and get a deluxe furnace for half price. Save up to $3,450 with tax credits and rebates.
Pointing you in the right direction.
At Finn AV and IT, Joe knows.
It's been exciting to grow up in this industry. For well over 10 years, I've worked with businesses and homeowners to provide customized technical solutions. Our team works with your individual goals, keeping you updated every step of the way, from home theater to surveillance systems to network management. Put our expertise to work for you. So come to Finn AV and IT Solutions, the home of exceptional customer service while offering professional recommendations from start to finish every time.
Thanks, Quad Cities, for making Sexton Ford your trusted dealership for all your vehicle needs. From sales to service, auto body to parts. Buy the best-selling truck 39 years running. A new 2016 F-150 for $23,269. Get a new 2016 Ford Fusion for only $18,615. Get drastic used car discounts like a 2014 Escape for $14,995 or a 2016 Taurus for $23,995.
Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
For the best audio-video gear with low prices and exceptional service, think Between the Boxes at Entertainment Expressions.
We sell and install only the best. Speakers you have to hear to believe. Televisions, whole house audio systems, and outdoor speakers.
Residential, commercial, home theater, and wireless audio solutions. And the most experienced electronics staff in the Quad Cities. Get it all
From your favorite electronics mid-box store.
at Entertainment Expressions.
We're your hardcore
Audio
and video experts.
iWireless gives you truly unlimited 4G LTE data on the fastest network in Iowa and nationwide with T-Mobile. All with no data caps, no throttling, and no asterisk. Do you like free things? Then bring your number to iWireless and get a 4G LTE smartphone with 30 days of unlimited 4G LTE data, talk, and text for free. Free phone, free month. Beat that. Get the best value in truly unlimited 4G LTE data at iWireless.
Right now, it's TMI's half-off sale. Purchase an air conditioner and get a deluxe furnace for half price. Save up to $3,450 with tax credits and rebates.
Pointing you in the right direction.
We've all learned something about who's disgusting and who's not, huh? All right. Now, I'm gonna get back to my bucket. I'm only eating the skin, so the chicken's up for grabs. Eh?
Lace up your leather and dust off your dirndl. The Quad Cities' newest race is the Lederhosen 5K on October 1st at Schwiebert Riverfront Park. Dress in costume and run the 5K. Walk in the Volksmarch or join the Kinderlauf half-mile race for kids. Then at 10, an Oktoberfest after party for everyone. We'll have German fare, games, and kids' activities. Proceeds
Snap that into place, pull, twist, and you're good to go.
And now it supports its own weight. You're sitting there, that is nice.
So it was really nice. I trimmed grass that had probably been growing for a couple years, and it was just really nice to get everything nice and clean.
Isn't it time you got the beautiful, well-manicured yard you want?
Well, now you can with the easiest, most versatile, and best-built cordless trimmer ever made, the Works GT2.
And you're about to find out just how easy and affordable it is to get one for yourself.
Coming up, we'll meet a mother and daughter who love the Works GT2 so much, they gave it a name. So stay right here. You already know the incredible power, precision, and versatility of the Works GT grass trimmer and edger. Now, it's time to take everything you thought you knew, times 2. Introducing the all-new lithium-powered Works GT 2.0 with 2 wheel positions, 2 inches more cutting diameter, and nearly 2 times the battery capacity, giving you more runtime than ever before. In other words, it's twice as versatile, twice as easy. The Works GT 2.0 is a powerful grass trimmer, a precision edger, and even a handy mini mower. All in one lightweight, maneuverable, cordless machine. It adjusts to you and to the challenges of your yard for professional results every time. The revolutionary new Works GT 2.0. Always ready, always easy, always perfect. Say goodbye to extension cords that tangle, get caught, and come unplugged. And no more time-consuming trips to the gas station, messy mixing of gas and oil, or frustrating pull cord starts. The powerful Works GT2 starts with a touch of a button and goes everywhere you want to go. Unlike ordinary trimmers, the Works GT2 adjusts to your individual height. The head tilts a full 90 degrees to let you quickly and easily trim in hard-to-reach places. And it weighs less than 6 pounds, so anyone can use it. And when it comes to power and runtime, the Works GT2 delivers. Ordinary batteries start to lose power right away, but lithium batteries run at full power all the way to the end of the charge. And the all-new Works GT2 high-capacity lithium battery has a capacity rating almost twice that of previous Works machines. Trim more grass in less time, cover larger areas, and cut through thicker grass than ever before. You'll never again hassle with that awkward bumping to set the line. With a Works GT2, if the line breaks, it automatically feeds out line to the right length. And the Works GT2 uses a revolutionary new double helix line for a sharper, better-looking cut. The Works GT2 is a precision edger with removable twin wheels that support and guide the machine to a perfect cut every time. And of course, the GT2 easily converts back to a powerful trimmer. Move the twin wheels and your Works GT2 instantly transforms into a mini mower. Great for small grassy areas around your garden or along your driveway. And the retractable flower guard ensures that you'll never again accidentally cut where you didn't mean to. The Works GT2 is made of aircraft aluminum and high-quality ABS. It's rugged, durable, and made to last season after season. If you insist on a professional-looking manicured lawn, the Works GT2 is the easy and affordable way to get it. You could expect to pay well over $200 for both a quality grass trimmer and an edger. But you won't pay anywhere near that for the Works GT2. This amazing machine is yours for just 3 easy payments of only $33.33. You get twice the functionality for about half the cost. But hang on, now you also get twice the runtime. We're including a second lithium battery with every order. Absolutely free. That's a $79.99 value. And if you call within the next 18 minutes, you'll not only get our full 3-year manufacturer's warranty, but you'll also get pre-wound spools of our revolutionary cutting line for life. All you pay is the shipping. So don't wait. Pick up the phone and call now. We guarantee you'll love your Works GT2 or we'll refund your money. No questions asked. Call now.
Hi, I'm Amanda. This is my daughter, Allie. And this is Wanda.
She loves it.
Yeah, I do. My daughter thinks I'm crazy. She says I'm way too enthusiastic about it.
When my mom first purchased it, I thought it was absurd how much you could do with it, how easy it was to use, how good of a job it did.
It's also very helpful, you know, that it is battery, so you don't have the cords going on.
And the battery lasts.
I mean, I can do the whole yard a couple of times before I have to charge it. And that's along the fences, it's the edging, it's all of it. I even do my neighbor's yards.
I thought she was crazy.
My daughter thinks I'm crazy.
I was so surprised at how much you can do with it. We do everything with it.
The gas tools are just so heavy, so difficult. 5 minutes and you're exhausted, right? So this is just super light, super easy. I recommend it to people all the time. I do.
I used to only would mow, but never weed eat. But then when Mom got this, I like to do it. So we edge and weed eat every time we mow. And most of our neighbors don't, so our yard always stands out.
And my neighbors always say my yard looks best on the cul-de-sac. But with Wanda, you know, it's easy. It's just really easy. Works for me.
Now, you've seen how the owners of the Works GT2 cordless trimmer absolutely love the results they get.
And they love how easy it is to use.
But what about those people who have never had their hands on one? Well, we ambushed a few of them and asked them to try out the Works GT2 for the first time.
Are you up to giving it a try? Yeah, here, check it out. You're filming me. You want to try it?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Good deal. Okay. Just grab it and...
Oh, that's nice.
Why?
Why? It's not as heavy, and it's real easy. Oh, that works great. I love it.
So you can kind of sneak in underneath things?
Oh, what did they think of, huh? That's pretty cool.
Every time you do that, it feeds a little more line.
Oh, wow, that's super.
So here's this.
Okay. No, I like it. It's super easy to use. You want to try this thing, hon?
Yeah, I really like it. It's really easy. It's so lightweight. Is this the battery?
Yeah, slide it out.
Wow. So that's impressive, too, for the weight of the battery. And the fact that there's no cord. We're not having to run the cord from the backyard out here or looking for a power source.
But I like the adjustments, too, you know, so we can get it at the right height for either one of us. And it's just a click and a snap.
So that's your edger.
That's fantastic. That's really a nice feature.
So the round trigger controls the telescoping.
Very nice. Power feels just fine. It's pretty light, even with the battery, and that's pretty amazing. This is actually the battery.
Yeah, go ahead and pop it off. Take a look. Yeah.
Wow.
And now you're an edger.
Nice clean edge. I like it. It's great. I mean, I've got a gas edger. I just don't use it because it doesn't start half the time. No, this is perfect. I mean, battery, it's sustainable. I like it. It's a good tool.
It's light, man. It feels good. And no cord. You know what I mean? I'm not getting tangled up in the cord, having to pull it with me and stuff.
How's the power feel?
Good. Real good.
The other thing it does is it's an edger.
It's smooth. It gives you a lot more of a guide. That's dang good.
I want one!
Now, one of the things that really makes the Works GT2 special is how adjustable it is.
No matter how tall or short you are, no matter how low or high the angle you need, the Works GT2 is a comfortable fit for the task at hand.
So it's easy for anyone to get a more beautiful result anywhere in their yard.
I've had people tell me that there's no way that a battery-powered trimmer can do as good as a gas one. And I tell them to go out there and try it. Once they do, they usually come back a believer.
I mean, the strength was so much that I went, wow.
It's a beast.
They just blew me away.
You feel the torque, you hear the torque. You can feel like, all right, this thing's going to go to town.
Yeah, the Works 2.0 is a 100% tool. It's well-made, it's lightweight, and it's got plenty of power.
If your yard has spots that are too small, too challenging, or just too dangerous for a full-size mower,
you can use your Works GT2 as a lightweight, maneuverable mini mower.
That's right. No ordinary trimmer has anything like it. Just snap the edger wheels into the mowing position and lock the head in place.
How about that? They support the trimmer and reduce fatigue. Now it's easy for anyone to mow small, tricky areas without any lifting.
And the wheels ensure that you'll never scalp or gouge your grass again.
You get a consistent, level 3-inch cut, which is the healthiest height for your grass.
With the Works GT2, it always looks great.
Now you can take the wheel off, snap it right back here, and you can almost use it as if it were a mower. It's really nice to get to those hard-to-reach places.
I don't really know any other tool that has that wheel mode like that for a trimmer. For going under stuff, especially like the deck and things like that, you could lay it down even more and just slide in and out there.
Right underneath there.
And with this, there's no effort whatsoever.
The wheel holds all the weight.
Your arms aren't tired by holding up.
I can do it with one hand.
It makes life easy.
The thing we all hate about ordinary trimmers is when you have to wind new line onto the spool. What a mess.
Oh, and if you do it wrong, it hangs up the machine.
Yeah, that's what's so great about the Works GT2. The spools are perfectly pre-wound.
So you just pop one in, get right back to work.
Plus, Works provides the spools free of charge. Whenever you need more, just call the number right on the tool.
Ordinary line is round and dull and can fray the edges of your grass as it trims. But the Works GT2 uses a revolutionary new double helix line for a sharper, better-looking cut.
People who own the Works GT2 love the fact that the lithium battery holds its charge for months.
So it always starts up in an instant at full power.
That's right. When you're ready, it's ready.
The Works GT2 comes standard with its most powerful battery yet, the next generation lithium battery with almost twice the capacity.
Which means you get more power and more runtime than ever.
And we're going to prove it. We challenged a leading battery-powered trimmer to test against the Works GT2 to see who had more available battery capacity on a single charge. Both machines have 20 volts, but only the Works GT2 has the new high-capacity battery. Its higher amp-hour rating is like having an extra-large fuel tank. So when the competitor ran out, the Works GT 2.0 could keep cutting.
On one charge with the GT2, I can get the front yard, I can get the backyard, I can do all the edging.
Yep, I can do the fences, I can edge underneath these steps, all around all this stuff.
I can get the whole yard done on one charge.
It's surprising how much power is packed into this little battery, but it's strong and it goes through weeds, brush.
Really big weeds in the backyard that were thick.
Talking about the big boys.
The bushes.
It sliced them right off.
It'll whip right through them.
This guy, you can get it out of your front yard and take it out into the weeds.
Amazingly, it cut brush that was pretty tall, like a regular gas powered.
No, the Works 2.0 is its tool all day long. It's a very rugged tool.
The Works GT2 runs longer,
Is easier to use.
and gets better results than other cordless trimmers.
You've probably used every inconvenient, exhausting, expensive method to get the beautiful, well-manicured yard you want.
We sure have.
You've paid your dues. Isn't it time you did it the easy way?
Now you can, with the most versatile and best-built cordless trimmer ever made, the Works GT 2.0.
Coming up, we'll show you the difference between an okay-looking edge and the perfect edge you can get using the Works GT 2.0. You could expect to pay well over $200 for both a quality grass trimmer and an edger, but you won't pay anywhere near that for the Works GT2. This amazing machine is yours for just 3 easy payments of only $33.33. You get twice the functionality for about half the cost. But hang on, now you also get twice the runtime. We're including a second lithium battery with every order, absolutely free. That's a $79.99 value. And if you call within the next 10 minutes, you'll not only get our full 3-year manufacturer's warranty, but you'll also get pre-wound spools of our revolutionary cutting line for life. All you pay is the shipping. So don't wait. Pick up the phone and call now. We guarantee you'll love your Works GT2 or we'll refund your money. No questions asked. Call now.
You know, with ordinary trimmers, it seems like it takes more work getting ready to do the job than to do the job itself.
Like buying gasoline, mixing in the oil, pulling the cord over and over, not to mention the occasional trip to the repair shop.
Or hassling with the extension cords. Seems like they're always getting tangled or getting hung up on the bushes or accidentally getting unplugged.
And then when you finally do get trimming, the line breaks, runs out, or tangles. All that bumping and winding just to get more line is a real waste of time.
We think you deserve better.
And that's what you get with the Works GT2. It starts at the touch of a button, goes everywhere you want to go, and keeps going until you're done with the job. And when you need more line, you just pull the trigger, and the line automatically advances to the right length.
So there's nothing to slow you down. With a battery-powered Works GT2, you get a perfectly groomed yard in minutes.
Our Works crew went out on a Saturday morning and asked homeowners to put down their electric and gas tools and give the Works GT2 a try.
You want to try it? Are you up to giving it a try?
Sure, why not?
Good deal.
Oh, it's very lightweight, very nice.
Yeah, the weight is great. The balance is really good.
It's a little heavier than my fishing pole.
Yeah, that works really nice.
Yeah, it seemed like it had a lot of power.
Oh, it's plenty of power. This probably has that much or more than my weed eater that I was plugging in. The other thing it does is it's an edger. That's really nice.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
The wheels kind of, it guides you.
Straight and clean. Pretty easy, actually.
Neat tool you guys got here.
It's quicker and easier. I mean, it's just grab it and go.
I could probably get my wife to trim if I had this one.
I think it's really versatile and really practical.
Oh, that works great. I love it. I'd have to buy one of these for myself.
Pretty nice. Can I keep it?
All beautifully landscaped yards have one thing in common. It's that nice, crisp edge that makes the lawn look perfectly manicured.
Have you ever tried edging with a gas trimmer? They're not designed for it. So you have to do that awkward sideways walk to control the cut. The debris flies back at your legs. And in the end, all you have is a raggedy edge, a ruined pair of pants, and a sore back.
It's true, but with the Works GT2, you don't have to buy a second machine for edging. All you have to do is flip up the cutting head, and you have this comfortable walk-behind edger in just seconds.
With the Works GT2, the trimmings go out away from you, and the wheels guide you to a crisp, clean edge every time.
You know, they really thought of everything when they designed this Works GT2. I mean, look at this. It's a retractable flower guard, and it keeps the trim line a safe distance away from the plants that you don't want to trim. No more accidents.
As far as edging goes, the Works GT2 is really nice. It has this wheel, and it just follows along and makes a crisp, clean cut.
And that allows me to get a nice, smooth cut along the edge of the yard.
Other weed whackers that I've had, from gas to electric, they don't have these little wheels on it,
so you're all over the place and you don't get a clean line.
For edging, pull it out, flip it over, and you're ready to rock and roll.
In a matter of seconds.
The wheel supports it, doesn't hurt my back at all. Works great.
It cuts a nice, clean, sharp edge. Very perfect.
It just shows the difference between a well-manicured job and an amateur job. And this really puts a professional touch to it.
Of course, our favorite thing about the Works GT2, and the really big news, is its advanced lithium battery.
It's a rechargeable battery that has almost twice the energy capacity for more power and more runtime than any previous model.
Not to mention other trimmers on the market.
So you can cover larger areas in the same amount of time, cut through thicker, taller grass, and still operate at full power to the end of the charge.
And it holds that charge for months, so you could let it sit over the winter and be ready to go the next spring with a touch of a button.
Now, with the new battery technology, I'm not tied to a cord. I've got a good battery life. I love this tool.
The power is great.
This lithium battery is probably the closest thing to a gas-powered one as you'll get from a rechargeable battery.
There's plenty of power to cut thick grass as good or better than my previous gas trimmer.
It does everything that the other tools do and better.
The GT just makes it simple.
This is so convenient for me.
It's very easy to use. You do it all in one shot and you're done.
Yeah, this is the only tool we use right now. I have gas-powered ones that have been sitting in the garage that I just don't touch. I'll probably put them in the next flea market.
Well, the Works GT2 is probably one of the best tools I have in my arsenal.
It went above and beyond the Call of Duty.
I bought it, tried it, I loved it.
If I find something I like, I tell people about it.
I wanted to put the story out. I really like the tool. I can't see myself doing my yard without it anymore.
I'm an average guy who wants professional results, and this is the one that does it.
With over 1 million satisfied users, the original Works GT has been one of the best-selling cordless trimmers in America for over half a decade.
And now, the all-new Works GT 2.0 is even more powerful, versatile, and convenient than ever.
You've seen it with your own eyes. Proud homeowners just like you are creating beautifully manicured yards quickly and easily with the best-built cordless trimmer ever made.
No other trimmer in the world can do what the Works GT2 can do.
So why wait? Getting the perfectly groomed yard you always want is just a phone call away.
Call right now. You'll be glad you did.
Say goodbye to extension cords that tangle, get caught, and come unplugged. And no more time-consuming trips to the gas station, messy mixing of gas and oil, or frustrating pull cord starts. The powerful Works GT2 starts with a touch of a button and goes everywhere you want to go. Unlike ordinary trimmers, the Works GT2 adjusts to your individual height. The head tilts a full 90 degrees to let you quickly and easily trim in hard-to-reach places. And it weighs less than 6 pounds, so anyone can use it. And when it comes to power and runtime, the Works GT2 delivers. Ordinary batteries start to lose power right away, but lithium batteries run at full power all the way to the end of the charge. And the all-new Works GT2 high-capacity lithium battery has a capacity rating almost twice that of previous Works machines. Trim more grass in less time, cover larger areas, and cut through thicker grass than ever before. You'll never again hassle with that awkward bumping to set the line. With a Works GT2, if the line breaks, it automatically feeds out line to the right length. And the Works GT2 uses a revolutionary new double helix line for a sharper, better-looking cut. The Works GT2 is a precision edger with removable twin wheels that support and guide the machine to a perfect cut every time. And of course, the GT2 easily converts back to a powerful trimmer. Move the twin wheels and your Works GT2 instantly transforms into a mini mower. Great for small grassy areas around your garden or along your driveway. And the retractable flower guard ensures that you'll never again accidentally cut where you didn't mean to. The Works GT2 is made of aircraft aluminum and high-quality ABS. It's rugged, durable, and made to last season after season. If you insist on a professional-looking manicured lawn, the Works GT2 is the easy and affordable way to get it. You could expect to pay well over $200 for both a quality grass trimmer and an edger, but you won't pay anywhere near that for the Works GT2. This amazing machine is yours for just 3 easy payments of only $33.33. You get twice the functionality for about half the cost. But hang on, now you also get twice the runtime. We're including a second lithium battery with every order, absolutely free. That's a $79.99 value. And if you call within the next 3 minutes, you'll not only get our full 3-year manufacturer's warranty, but you'll also get pre-wound spools of our revolutionary cutting line for life. All you pay is the shipping. So don't wait. Pick up the phone and call now. We guarantee you'll love your Works GT2 or we'll refund your money. No questions asked. Call now. The preceding was a paid presentation from Works.
How did DirecTV build the first-of-its-kind channel dedicated to fantasy football live on Sunday? They put together a team of in-studio experts with insightful in-game analysis of Sunday's biggest plays as they happen. Plus the latest NFL.com stats, injury news, and storylines that affect your lineups. Stay connected to the source on your favorite device while your team is on the big screen. All in a Sunday's work. Only NFL Sunday Ticket Max gives you the DirecTV Fantasy Zone. Upgrade your Sundays this fall. Channel 704.
Hey, Grandma, let's go for a bike ride.
Oh, sweetie, I'd love to, but...
Oh, no. What is it, Grandma?
Well, it's my knees. I'm having a hard time just getting up out of this chair.
Does this sound familiar? Relief is on the way. If you're on Medicare, you may qualify for a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost. Most insurance is accepted, so call the Brace Hotline to see if you qualify. If so, shipping is free, and we'll even handle the paperwork. Call the Brace Hotline anytime, day or night. Our friendly staff is always there to help. We also have braces for shoulder, wrist, elbow, ankle, and back pain to help you get back to doing the things you love.
Hey, wait up, Grandma. I didn't know you could go that fast.
I didn't either. This knee brace rocks.
Call the Brace Hotline now for your pain-relieving knee brace. Operators are standing by. Call 800-621-3708. That's 800-621-3708. Again, 800-621-3708. Call now.
I'm Eric Eric, and you're watching the home of the Chicago Fire, CSN Chicago.
Hey everyone, I'm Chuck Arfine. This is Sportsnet Central presented by CLR. The Cubs are closing in on their first 100-win season since the 1930s.
The way we pulled it off, I thought was spectacular.
And a moving tribute at the friendly confines. Banged up Bears prepare for Dak and Dallas, while a few familiar faces return for Black Hawks training camp.
Getting a few cobwebs out, being back with just with everybody's the best part of hockey.
Plus the White Sox and Tribe duel on the diamond, and Farragut's most famous alum calls it quits. Heads up! Sportsnet Central starts now.
To Sportsnet Central, presented by CLR.
Let's begin at Wrigley, where the Cubs aren't making things easy on the rival Cardinals in their attempt to make the playoffs. Game one of their three-game series at the friendly confines. Jake Arrieta came out firing. First inning, he faced three batters. All three batters would do the same thing. Matt Carpenter, he was first. I think he's going to strike out. He does. Jed Gorko, yeah, he's gone. Steven Biscotti, strike out. Arrieta struck out the side. Then it was the Cubs' turn. Mike Leake, the wild pitch. Dexter Fowler scores in third. It's 1-0 Cubs. Now with a man on second, Anthony Rizzo, a line drive to left. It gets away from Colton Wong. Chris Bryant comes home on Rizzo's double. But check out what happened to Wong as he takes a tumble and then face plants right into the Wrigley turf. The Cubs aren't finished. Still nobody out. Rizzo's at third. Ben Zobrist singles to right. The Cubs with 4 in the first to jump out to that 4-0 lead. Top of the third. How about some Cubs defense? 2 on, nobody out. Leake lays down a bunt. Rizzo to third for 1. Bryant to first. Double play. And after that, Jake finishes the job, striking out Carpenter to end it. Let's go to the fifth. Arrieta in control. He gets Yadier Molina on a fastball, and then Randall Grichuk looking. Arrieta still dealing in the seventh. He strikes out Matt Adams and Grichuk again, both on changeups. 7 scoreless, 10 strikeouts for Arrieta. His best start in a month. Let's go to the 8th. Pedro Strop just off the disabled list, and he faces Wong. Wong not feeling good about these highlights because he's not looking good in these highlights. And then Brandon Moss hits into a double play. This game's over. A scoreless 8th for Strop, and the Cubs shut out the Cardinals 5-0. The victory was the Cubs' 98th, their most in a season since 1945. The last time they went to the World Series, by the way. It was their 56th win at Wrigley Field. That ties the franchise record. And for Arrieta, it's his 7th start in the last 3 seasons with 10 Ks and no runs.
I think the big thing for me is controlling my effort. And when I'm able to do that, my stuff speaks for itself. So, you know, sometimes the competitiveness, the stubbornness gets in the way, but once I push that aside, stuff works pretty well.
Pretty nice, wasn't it? Pretty nice. I thought he had really good command of everything today. Watching from the side, it looked really familiar. The way they were taking some pitches, his strikeout performance, the cutter slider looked sharper and located. A couple good curveballs, but primarily the fastball command and location I thought was really good, and that's an absolute positive sign.
Meanwhile, the Nationals in Pittsburgh to take on the Pirates. Mark Melancon going for the save against his former team. Sean Rodriguez, a shot to center that goes over the head of the center fielder, Pedro Florimon. Scores all the way from first. The Pirates come through in crunch time and send it to extras. Go the 11th, same score, bases loaded, and the rookie, Jacob Stallings, delivers a shot in the left. Francisco Cervelli scores. Game over. The Pirates beat the Nationals 6-5, so the Cubs get home field advantage in the NL playoffs. Christmas has come early, Cubs fans. Starting this Sunday through October the 6th, we'll bring you 12 straight days of special Cubs features, stories, and a look back at the magical 2016 season. That is 12 days of Cubs starting this Sunday, presented by State Farm right here on your home for Cubs baseball, Comcast Sportsnet. To hockey, yes, hockey. The Blackhawks opened training camp at Johnny's Ice House West on Friday. Some players were missing because of the World Cup of Hockey, but Duncan Keith was there. The Hawks defenseman said his surgically repaired right knee wasn't feeling right about a month ago, so he decided not to play for Team Canada. But Keith said he's been skating for a while and feels good after day 1 of camp.
I've been skating a little bit here this month, you know, just trying to get going and trying to take it one day at a time. And I don't want to look too far ahead, but at the same time, you know, I like the progression. It's been basically since I started skating again here at the start of this month, and you know, today was good to get back out there and in the swing of things, even though it was a short practice.
No Kane, no Taves, not even Coach Q, but the practice was on for the Blackhawks. Assistant coach Mike Kitchen was filling in and keeping things running as if Joel Quenneville was running practice himself. After a first-round exit and a long summer, the Blackhawks at camp were eager to be reunited and get back to work.
A day like today where you're sort of getting back into routine, you're getting ready, you got you know, all the staff around, joking around with them. I think being back with just with everybody's the best part of hockey. So it's a lot of fun to see all these guys after a long summer and get back into the mix of things and get going.
It feels great. You know, obviously it's first day of camp, you know, getting a few cobwebs out, but it's definitely good to be back with this group, and the pace was really high, which I know Q likes first practices and the coaching staff likes, so it's you know, it was a tough day. It was good though.
I had no indication after the season that this is going to happen, and so I was pleasantly surprised. I'm obviously very happy to be back again with this organization, with this team, and you know, I love the game, and I love the game. I like to play as long as I can.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Got another opportunity today. Come out here and take what's ours.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Touchdown Bears! Fade to black.
Bruised and battered, the Bears will take the field for primetime football Sunday night on NBC. 13 players appeared on Friday's injury report, including 5 defensive backs, and that could be an issue as Dallas QB Dak Prescott has looked good. With more, here's the crew for NBC's Sunday Night Football with a preview.